This is a 13-inch piece of 2x4 that we are going to make our tinker blocks out of. Our project is going to look something like this. We call it Flashlights Alive.
So I've discovered the tape works very well.
These pixels represent squares on a board. You're going to have joysticks to be able to move. There will be multiple attacks. You can have a 3x3 square and like use a sword basically, or you can shoot across the board.
So I made these ancient historical like metal chips, basically representing them like the Roman legionaries with the mountains because they were strong and they were firm.
So this is a candle carousel that puts candles in and it's supposed to blow up.
Nice.
Well, we're halfway there. We have the legs, and I'm getting everything glued up right now. And I'm gonna eventually make 2 drawers. One will be the main drawer, and one will be a secret one.
Making my longboard.
A longboard.
Yes, sir.
Wow, so cool. Tell me how you got the board part.
We got wood.
Did you laminate it?
Yes.
With multiple layers.
Multiple layers, and we
You
glued it
together.
And then we did a little press to make it a little bit
Curved?
convex. Yeah.
I'm making a LED light box. Have this mounted on the wall, and then have LEDs around it, so it's like a little cool desk LED light.
And then it'll work.
Okay. Where are you going to put your pedals at? So, this is an axle, but it's a fixed axle, not a rotating one.
Okay.
My name's Belle Densley, and this is a projector I made. And just put it in here, and then boom. You can adjust it.
So the only electronics is the actual phone,
Yeah.
and then do you move the lens?
Yeah, you can also move the lens
Uh-huh.
to focus.
And how big of a picture does it make on the wall?
It makes about like this big, you know?
Uh-huh. Does it have to be pretty dark?
Yeah, it has to be like pitch black.
That was my nickname there. I basically made this box for my poker chip project. Hoplites were just the Greek spear soldiers, little blind chips. These just legionary ones, which were the Roman soldiers. And then here I have the Viking ones. Here are the samurai chips. And then I just have these two card holders in the center here. I've got a, basically just made out of oak wood. I stained and then darker color, and the finish just makes it preserve a lot better. The embossing, this is Texas as you can see, called like a 3D engrave.
Disconnected. If you turn it on, light up.
Cool.
Still need to work out a few kinks in the code.
Ready. Woohoo! Look at her go!
This is a cup-on. It's a box drum, and so I cut it out of plywood and then put the hole in and glued it all together. Now I'm just putting finish on it. This is like the shell of a drum. And this is like a batter head on a drum. I found this off the internet and I thought it looked like a cool design to put on the cup-on. So
Nice.
and then this side.
Okay, I'm Sam Durham, and I've made this little synthesizer prototype. We were successfully able to play a note through the Arduino. It turns on when you press it, and it turns off when you let it go.
Release. Thanks so much, Sam, and thanks for working so hard on this.
I'm Michael Jacobson. I made a fan boat for my project.
Show us how this thing goes in the water and
It's got these two floats on the sides. The middle wasn't buoyant enough. Yeah, it's a fan boat. It's kind of like the ones in Louisiana. If you look at them from the back, There's a servo in here, a bar that goes across on here. When I go left and right, it controls it like that. What's this one? That's kind of how it should work. It'll be on water though, so it'll move. But, yeah, that's like...
device, right? It's got a mist maker, so it makes a lot of fog and mist, and then I plug in the fan, I have a little mini AC right here. So if I plug it in, just like that.
Pretty cool. What part of it did you build?
A lot of the wiring over here for the fan, 8 AA batteries I have, and then I 3D printed a little case that I custom made lawn shape, and it clips in right back here. And then, yeah.
Hi, my name is Ken. This is our creativity lab project on how to make these like space simulator cards. You guys will be able to make your own cards and make your own, you know, whatever you want to use on the power board. This is what they look like before they're built. They look something like this after they're built, kind of like that. You solder the pins in, and then you wrap the resistor around the pins, and you solder that to the pins.
I'm Tyler, so I helped make this ticker display and kind of helped assemble it and get the 3D print on the back, and also worked on the code to be able to easily be able to kind of navigate and submit the phrases onto here. So yeah.
Cool.
So I used this for a dinner. We had like our grandma, it was her birthday, so we had this up like happy birthday grandma and have it there, and everyone was really impressed by it. So yeah.
There we go. Happy birthday, Grandma. We love you, Grandma.
I'm Isaac Mendenhall. I'm a junior this year, and I built this for the space simulator. I call it the Protronomer, and it is a medical scanner prop for the space simulator. So the power button is back here, and then once you turn it on, it says type virus name followed by next max day characters. So you put in the name. I'll do 1 AC, and then I'll push select. And then I can select how it chooses who has the virus. So you can do specific people, which I'll do. And then it says press next to return test positive, and then press next to go to the next thing. So then if you press select or next or whatever, it says primed, and then you press this button to start scanning. And then it says virus, whatever you put in, detected. And then you can press select again to scan. And then if it for this particular mode, if it doesn't say primed and you scan with these lights and everything, then it'll say no virus detected. And then you can go back. Then we can scan, and it'll give us a 20% chance of, and then it'll say virus detected.
Tell us all the different things you had to use.
3D printers, soldering iron, Arduino, check if pieces were working, and wrote all the code, which is over 500 lines.
Good job, Isaac. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ken Lewis. This is the power distribution board for this space simulator. So the way that this works is you have these cards that represent different systems on the ship. But this is the Alcubierre warp drive. So what happens is the kids will get to pick what systems they want powered. In order to power a system, you put it into a card slot just like so. What happens on the back end is that there's 2 pins right here and here that make contact. And then on the inside, there's a little resistor. So voltage is sent through one pin, and it measures the amount of voltage that goes through, accounting for the resistor value. So once a card goes in, there's a panel of LEDs on the back here, and it can show you the status of the power board. And then on the top and bottom, beautiful pieces that will light the card, and it will show all the features of the card, like the name, and it will show this cool engraving that so yeah.
CO2 scrubbers, and then this cool design at the bottom.
Cool design at the bottom.
Very nice.
So, and then it just clips right in, which is pretty sweet.
And so how do they clip in?
Magnets.
So this will hang in the simulator.
In the reactor room.
In the reactor room. Design of the shape of the cards was done by?
Me.
Yeah. Of every one of those cards that go on the front, you were doing.
Yeah.
You printed all of these back pieces that have the LEDs in them. So you really made this thing. So would you say you had to use your creativity?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Great. Thank you, Ken.
No problem.
Wonderful job.
Thank you, Mr. Pugh.